Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So for today's video, I thought that I'd do one of those tags that we haven't seen in a long time. And I used to love when creators would do those tag videos and they would tag other channels and they would answer those same questions, and then you would get to know a lot of information from everyone. Those were fun. Some of them had like a topic in mind. It would be either makeup related or creator related or whatever it was. But those were fun, and I haven't seen one of those tag challenges in a long time. So I created this one, and hopefully it'll continue. I will be mentioning a lot of creators, and hopefully they take the time to actually do it if they're interested. It's not obligated. And if I don't mention you in this video, then feel free to join in. I'm gonna leave all 10 questions in the description box to make it easier for you to just copy paste it or write it down or take a screenshot of it, whatever is easiest for you, so then you can create your own video. I have them all here and I'm ready to get started. So if that interests you, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting on my face just so I could have something to do while I answer the questions. It's gonna be 10 questions, and I'm not gonna mention the products because you could use whatever you want, or if you're watching and you don't do makeup videos, then you could do whatever it is that you like to do while you answer the questions. If I remember, I'm gonna try to link all the products that I am using just in case. So the first question is, what is your YouTube channel about? Mine's currently, I'm all over the place. You can find here makeup content, as you're gonna see right now. I also do like vlogging videos as well. I take you with me in stores to show you what's new in all the stores, different stores. And I also sometimes vlog when I try out a restaurant or a new place. I let you know my thoughts on it, if it's good or not, if the food is good, how the place looks, all that good stuff. I also do unboxings of different things, shopping hauls, like stuff from different places like Temu or Shein, etc. So you find a little bit of everything here, which could be good or bad for your channel depending on who you ask. If you ask YouTube, they always recommend you to stick to one niche, not dabble into different topics and different things that are different niches. But in my case, I feel like if I do that, I will get bored of the same content. Me as a creator would get bored of just doing the same thing over and over and over again. I can't do that. Some people have the ability to just stick to one thing, and for years they just stick to one thing and they can do it and they don't get bored. I'm not like that. I'm very eclectic in every sense of the word. In music, in clothing, in style, in YouTube videos, I'm very eclectic. I like different things, trying different things, just to keep myself entertained. And sometimes I wish that would translate as well to the viewers, which sometimes it does. But yeah, I cannot stick to just one niche. The next question is, when did you start your YouTube channel? And this is gonna shock a lot of you, but I actually started this YouTube channel like in 2015, I think it was. But back then, 15 or more than, no, I think it was more than that. I gotta check, but I think it was more than that. But to be fair, this was not like a makeup or vlogging channel at that time. At that time, it was only a nail channel. I would do nail videos. But I really wasn't dedicated to it. Like, I would post sometimes because I was very, very busy at that time. And I didn't really have that much time to create videos and edit them and all that. So it was there, but I would hardly post. And then a few years later, I actually started incorporating makeup into it. So I would do both, nails and makeup. Did that for a while. I took it more seriously. I can't remember exactly what year was that. I know it was maybe more than 5 years ago at this point. I think maybe, yeah, like in 2017 maybe. That's when I started taking it more seriously. And then I noticed that since it was two different niches, my viewers at the time were kind of getting split into the ones that would like watching nail videos and the ones that would like watching makeup videos. So in my head, I was like, maybe what I should do is just do a separate channel for nails, just dedicated for nails. And that's what I did. I can't remember exactly what year I decided to do that. And then, so now I have two channels, this one and another one that is just for nails. I'll have the link in the description box for that in case anyone is interested in nail stuff. You could go over there. It's just Cheryl Infinity Nails. And then I decided to just keep this one for makeup. Did that for a while. Then I kind of noticed that those type of makeups are dying down. And it's a shame because that's how I discovered YouTube, through makeup. And it's like, I actually started my nail channel as well because I started doing nails because of YouTube as well, because that's where I would watch and learn. And the same thing with makeup. I would love those tutorials they would give back in the day, and I really got into it and learned a lot. And now it seems like that's dying down. If I compare it to how nail videos are perceived now and makeup videos are perceived now, there's a huge difference. Nail videos are still thriving and doing really well. Actually, I'm getting more views over there now that I've dedicated myself to getting back into it fully. I get more views over there sometimes than here. And that's a small channel. I only have like 160 subscribers over there currently. And here I have 1,060 or something like that. And the difference is night and day. So, and I've seen the view drops on makeup videos because those don't really perform well on my channel either. And so there's a huge difference there. That's why I decided to kind of spice it up here and incorporate other things as well, like vlogging videos, unboxing videos, things that have nothing to do with beauty, because I'm trying to see what works. And plus I also get bored doing the same thing over and over again. That's just the way that I am. So yeah, I've had this channel for a very long time, but it's gone through some changes quite a few times. The next question is, what or who inspired you to start our YouTube channel? And I kind of answered that one. I got inspired by the people who I would watch here on YouTube, whether it was nail videos, like tutorials, and makeup ones. Honestly, I used to watch this such a long time ago and I was really into it. I cannot remember the creators that I watched at that time because it was like 2010, 2011, 2012. I can't remember them. I don't see them around anymore, so I don't think they do videos anymore. I know there was one called Mischievous Makeup or something like that. She was one of them, but I've tried searching for her and nothing comes up, so I don't know. And then for nails, oh, there were so many that I don't really remember all of them at this time. But yeah, I was a watcher. I still am. I still am. So a lot of those people who created those type of contents were the ones that inspired me to like start. I wanted to give back, and actually, since I became a nail tech in 2010, I was like, well, I want to inspire other people, not inspire other people, but show new beginners what they could do, because that's how I learned a lot through YouTube, and it's a free way of learning. And that's why over there I do a lot of tutorials on that. The next question is, what do you find challenging of being a YouTube creator? And I think that one could be many things, but for me in particular is that it's very time consuming. You have to sit down, record what it is that you're talking about, then it doesn't end there, then you have to sit down and edit, And I don't know about you or other creators, but for me, it takes a really long time to edit. I tend to fuck up a lot. I tend to say a lot, and I like to cut that out of everything. Or when I space out and I forget a word, I have to cut that out as well, plus all the bloopers and all that stuff. I take a while editing. Honestly, I take a very long time editing here for this channel, but in the nail channel, I don't really, I edit over there quickly. It's the total opposite over there. I could just film and then sit down, edit, and be done. But here, I don't know why I struggle so much. Maybe because I'm on camera, and I've noticed that when I'm off camera, I can think clearly, I can speak clearly, I can do everything faster, quicker, and just not stutter or anything. But if there I go again. But if I'm on camera, it's totally different. So I don't know, my brain just works that way, in that weird way. And I haven't been able to like control that or get used to it. So it's just a me thing. I think. So that's the challenging part, that it's very time consuming. And between being a wife, taking care of my mother, running errands, doing the things that I have to do here, plus working, then the free time that I have to either decide, do I just chill, watch something, or go out, or I just stay here, film, and edit. So it's just, I wish I had more time. I don't know about you, but the days are not lasting like they used to. There's no time to do all the things that I want to do in a day. There just isn't. It's like every day goes by faster each year, and that's scary. Forgot to put my ring. My ring. Okay, the next question is, how do you visualize your channel in the future? Ooh. I honestly don't know. I've gone through so many changes. I honestly don't know anymore. Let's see. What? Oh. I asked that question and now I'm blank on it. If I do continue to stay with this channel, I think I wanted to see it grow, create a bigger community here, because I do have a wonderful small community here, which I love, and they're great people. And I'd like to see how would it be like to just grow this channel. I don't want to be YouTube famous. That's not the goal here, because I don't think I could handle so many eyes on me, and so many people judging you, and people thinking they know you just because they watch your videos. I don't think I can handle that. Like other creators, they kind of get crazy when they're at the top like that, and I don't want that. I don't like that vibe. But just a little bit more, you know, just so I can have motivation to keep going. So I don't think I'm asking for a lot. I am a very slow grower in terms of subscribers and views and all that. So I like to see that maybe increase a little bit, hopefully. And then way down in the future, I honestly don't know. Because like I said, I don't see myself doing this in my 60s, although there's nothing wrong with that. There's no age for you to start YouTube or to have a YouTube and be a creator. There's no age for that. But for me personally, I don't think I see myself in my 60s. Hey guys, how are you? Like, you know, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe in my 50s I'll be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I want to do this in my 70s. But right now I just like don't see it. I don't know. I think at that age I just want to chill, relax, and I don't know, just enjoy life. I don't know. Maybe I could take you down the road with me in terms of whatever that is, right? So I honestly just don't really fully know yet, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, the next question is, has your channel always been the same, or did you have a different niche? I'm super curious about you guys who are gonna hopefully answer my questions and continue this little tag, because I'm so curious if everyone started the same and has been the same since the beginning, or were you like me and you started off with something and then it completely changed to a different niche, a different topic. I'm so curious about that, because I think I basically answered this question earlier. I started up as a nail channel and then I switched. So I did that. And I'm so curious to know if anyone else started with something different and now you're doing something that is completely different on how you started. I would love to know that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with switching niches. If you tried something and it doesn't work out for you and you do like other things, you should dabble and try other things to see what works for you or what you really like or what you think the viewers like. So you can just not be so afraid to try something different because you never know. Maybe that could be your hook, you know? Okay, so the next question is, how do you feel about other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? And let's see how I answer that one. Actually, years ago let me put this here, when Instagram was not owned by Meta, which is the same owner as Facebook, it was a great platform. It was my favorite one, actually. It was actually I preferred that one more than YouTube at that time because the algorithm would be so great. That's how I grew really fast over there at that time. Every content you would create, it would get pushed out to a lot of people, not just the people that you follow or people that follow you, but it would just get pushed out to everyone. It was great. That's how I grew. I would get a lot of views on my pictures, on reels, on stuff like that. And it was great. You would get more following easier and everything. Once Meta bought it, it did a 360. Everything changed. Everything in terms of you don't get following as easy anymore. You don't get any views. You get no reach. It doesn't push out your content anywhere, at least for me. After that, it kind of flopped. It ended there. The little success that I was having died. It died a long time ago. I barely grow there anymore. I don't get hardly any views. My reels don't get any views as well. I don't get any likes on my posts. It's been like a dead zone over there. And I blame that because it happened right after Meta bought it. So I just post, but I don't get any joy out of it anymore over there because it just doesn't work for me anymore. Then people say TikTok is great because the algorithm is great and stuff like that. I've tried TikTok and I actually like TikTok more than Instagram currently as a viewer. As a creator, it doesn't really work for me either. I've tried, but yeah, I do get more views than Instagram. That I do get. But not enough for me to get pushed out and like be followed, to get followers. It doesn't work for me that way. But in terms of it as me viewing it as a viewer, I love that one. I prefer that one more. And then Facebook, I've always hated. I've always hated Facebook since the times of MySpace, if you remember that. If you remember MySpace, and then it got really, Tom sold it, and then it went to shit, and then nobody had any choice but to go to Facebook because there was nothing else. And I started Facebook because of that, but I've never liked it. It's never been my thing. So that's how I feel about those platforms. The next question is, do you wish to try other niches, topics on your channel? If so, what would they be? I don't have a mirror. Let me get this mirror. I need to be up close. I'm currently basically doing that already because I don't just stick to one niche. If I would like to incorporate more things, yes, I would. Because again, I'm very eclectic and I like different things. How is that gonna go? I have no idea. I have no idea. Sometimes I'm fearful of trying different things because I don't know how people are gonna like it or not, and that does affect your watch time hours and your viewership. It goes down. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, at this point, I could just try whatever, because it's not like this is a thriving YouTube channel. So I have the opportunity to just dabble into anything really and say fuck it and whatever. So I think I might do that just to see what works. And not everybody has to watch everything that I post. You could just watch what you think you would like. Because again, I know there's a lot of fearful people who think, oh, I can't talk about anything else or show anything else because the algorithm and the algorithm. But you know what? Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you get viewers who love different types of things. And you'll never know unless you try. The next question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start a YouTube channel? I say go for it. If you're really interested in it, go for it. There's no age to it. Well, unless you're really young, like 12 or something like that. I don't know the age restriction, but after that, at any age, you could start a YouTube channel. Just go for it. See if you like it. See if it's good for you. Try different things and just do it. It's fun. It's actually fun. If you consider it like a hobby, you'll have fun with it. You don't have to have a fancy microphone. You don't have to have a fancy lighting or anything like that. You can just start off with your phone. I'm still recording with my phone and just one lamp. one little lamp. A little stand for my phone and a very cheap microphone. You don't need a lot. Try to see if it works for you. If you have fun with it, that's the important thing. Also want to mention that a lot of these bigger creators, when they're asked that same question, they always say, no, go to TikTok because you'll have better algorithm there, you'll grow faster over there. But not everybody's interested in TikTok. Maybe a lot of people just like YouTube because they like to sit down and create and talk about something and elaborate, and they like longer content. And I say go for it. That whole thing of, no, you should just go over there because you're not going to have any luck here. I know a lot of people who started recently and they've blown up. So don't pay any attention to that, because that's just bullshit. And it doesn't have to do with that. If people like you, they like you, and they'll continue supporting you. And you'll grow. So if you really want to do it, go for it. And then the last question is, how long do you think you'll be doing YouTube videos? Who knows? Maybe this one will be my last one. You never know. You never know. I honestly don't really think about that, because I've wanted to give it up 1 billion times at this point. And I've kept going because it's fun. It's fun. And if it brings me joy, I'll continue doing it. Once I start hating it and lose the passion for it and not really like doing it anymore, then I think that's my cue to stop. And I think that goes for everyone maybe. So it all depends. If it's still fun, I'll probably continue doing it. And if not, then I think it's time to call it quits. So I think for me, that would be it in terms of when to quit YouTube. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll think of something else and I'll feel differently. But for now, right now, that's how I feel about it. So those are all 10 questions, which again, I'm going to be tagging a whole bunch of creators to see if they keep the ball rolling and they're interested in it. They don't have to do it if they don't want to. That's fine. They're all different creators here on YouTube, whether it's makeup or vlogging or nail channels or whatever, different ones, because it's for everyone. And if I forget to mention you in this tag, then it's because I forgot. Just join in. I'm gonna write all 10 lists in the description box so it can be easier for you to like copy it and to do your own video, which I'm super curious to know your answers because I'm super nosy. But with that being said, thank you for joining me today. I hope this was fun, something different, to not be watching the same thing over and over and over again, and it gives you a chance to get to know a little bit more about your favorite creators. So I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.